Hi everyone, we're going to do special factorization and completely factor the following expressions. So we have 1, 2, and 3. These last two we can do two different ways. So let's start with the first one. This continues on with our factoring by grouping. So what I'm going to do is just put parentheses around this and take them separately and factor out x squared or x cubed. Both of these can be divided by x cubed, so I get x squared plus 1 plus x squared plus 1. Now, I can put a 1 in front of here if you want, because that's just 1 times that. So basically what we have is, since these two are the same quantities, I can group these two together and get x cubed plus 1 times x squared plus 1 by the distributive property. Now also, I can factor this out as well. So this is a cubed plus b cubed equals a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now in our case, our a is going to be x and our b is going to be 1. So just fill this formula in. So you're going to get x plus 1. So your a equals x, b equals 1. And then you get x squared minus x plus 1. And then you have to attach this guy. So we get x squared plus 1. And that's it. This has no real solutions. This has no real solutions. So we're done with factoring. And the next one we have is this one. Now I can do this one using my a cubed minus b cubed formula that we just did. So we'll do that one first. So my a would be x squared, and my b would be 1. And we know that's going to be then x squared minus 1 times x to the 4th plus x squared plus 1, based on that formula. Let me write it out again. A cubed minus b cubed equals a minus b, times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So that's what I did. And furthermore, I can factor this as x minus 1 with difference of squares, because we have to factor this completely. We can't factor this. There's no real solutions. So that's if we use this formula. We could have also done it this way. We could have used the difference of squares. So we could have used, let me do this. We could have used a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. So in our case, if we have a square here, this would be cubed. So that way you'd have x cubed minus 1 times x cubed plus 1. And then you have to factor this completely using back to this formula. So this would be x minus 1 times x squared plus x plus 1 for that piece. And this one, if it has a plus, the plus just goes plus, plus, minus. So for this one, it's the same thing. You get x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1. So notice the two different answers that we get based on how we started out. Okay? So both of these are legitimate answers. Now the same thing's going to happen for this one. So I'll go ahead and just use the x squared one first this time. No, this has a plus, so on this one, since it's a plus, we have to use the cube one because it's we don't have a sum of squares. We do have a sum of cubes, so this would be x squared. Now, using our formula, we're going to get x squared plus 1 times x to the 4th minus x squared plus 1. And that would be it on that one. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.